Hello, this is Nick995. For this video, I just want to talk about like what I love about my PS4 collection. PlayStation 4 now, like I had the PlayStation 4 since 2015. And if you guys go back and watch the video, my PS4 collection video, that's my it's my most viewed video. So like and like if you see this video, please like, subscribe, share the video. Please share the video. The views really help. And yeah, PS4. So if you guys go back and watch my PS4 collection video, you'll see like a lot of open world games. Red Dead 2, Horizon, Batman Arkham Knight, Metal Gear, Ghost of Tsushima, Spider-Man PS4, God of War 4. Like that's what really stood out to me. Like when I played it, like when I think of the PS4 generation, lots of open world games. PS4/Xbox One, lots of open world games. Now you see like open world games like Just Cause 3, like where the map is massive. It's massive. It's probably the biggest open world game. Like in terms of map, it's huge. Like with Just Cause, you can fly jets and helicopters. You can't do that like in many games. Metal Gear Solid 5, you had Afghanistan. You went to Afghanistan, Africa. You had the realistic running mechanic. Yeah, even though the story was kind of lacking, there were plot holes in Metal Gear Solid 5. The open world, like they really push the boundaries, like when it came to open world in Metal Gear. Even especially Red Dead 2, the most immersive game that I ever played. Like I highly recommend playing Red Dead 2. But Red Dead 2, the reason why it's so immersive because like the world feels so like it's big and there's so much in it. You get to hunt deers. There's random people talking to you. Like and the NPCs feel so real. Every single person that you come across, like it feels like there's a story behind them. Red Dead 2, man, I could talk hours and hours about this game. I go back and look at my Red Dead 2 review from last year. Man, it's amazing. It's just that game, man. Horizon Zero Dawn, another open world game where it's you have this futuristic, like kind of tribal slash robotic machine warfare where you're fighting like in tribes and you gotta take down these huge machines. Like it's basically humans are back in their hunter-gatherer societies, and then like there's these machines. It's very dystopian, like kind of like like an alternate timeline or whatever. So yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn, massive open world, and especially with this too, like you see the stealth mechanic, like in the bush or whatever. You had the stealth mechanic in the bush where the grass would be so high you could just go in it and stealth sneak, and then you had things like you can craft your own bows and all that, and there's so many things like you see in that world. There's so many, and like when you kill like the machines, there's many parts to harvest. There's parts for crafting fire, ice. There's poison parts. There's mind control part, I think, or machine control part. The Ghost of Tsushima, huge open world, and it's probably the best looking PS4 game. To be honest, it's probably the best looking PS4 game because that was the last, as far as I know, that's the last PlayStation exclusive game. But Tsushima had that unique wind mechanic where there's no what they call it again. There's no waypoint exact. Like you just have to follow the wind, and then that brings you to the waypoint. You have different fighting styles and all that. Although I feel that with with its open world is kind of, aside from the bases and the fox shrines, there isn't a whole lot to see like in the open world. Even though, don't get me wrong, like, it's beautiful, but there isn't a whole lot because I just felt empty, and like you're mostly fighting Mongols, like it's dominated by fighting Mongols. God of War 4, my favorite, this one's kind of semi-open world. It's not fully open world, it's semi-open world. It's more action adventure. Now, this is the first time. Now, again, like if you look at my PS4 collection, you'll see with God of War and Metal Gear, right? It's basically their first time going like open world like that. Like for those two franchises, and it worked. Like you really see how games can go from hack and slash or stealth oriented to open world, or semi-open world. The Witcher 3, massive open world. Again, immersive world. Great, like many dialogue options. Great story. Even look at a game like Star Wars Fallen Order Jedi. That's open world, semi-open world, action adventure. You had many upgrades, customize a lightsaber. You go to different planets, Kashyyyk, what's the one called again? Dathomir, other planets too. Then each planet has their own unique feel to it. Just like going back to God of War, like each realm you go to has its own unique feel to it. So, yeah, lots of open world games. You can even look at hack and slash games too that I had for my PS4, DMC5. There isn't a whole lot of hack and slash, unless you want to consider Star Wars Fallen Order a hack and slash action adventure game. But DMC5, yeah, it's my favorite DMC like in the series. I like DMC 5 and 3. The rest of the DMCs I didn't like that much. Resident Evil 2 remake, even though I don't have it here. A horror game, like I don't buy horror games, but a 2 remake is highly recommended. I highly recommend it. And you have like kind of like animated based games, or like older, like remastered games as well. Obviously, GTA 5 is a remaster for PS4. Originally, it's for PS3. You have Crash Bandicoot, originally for PS3. No, what do I say? For PS1, and then now it's remastered for PS4. And that's the first 3 Crash Bandicoot game. Ratchet and Clank, remastered for PS4. Originally on PS2. That's the first Ratchet and Clank. Which other game? Destroy All Humans 1. Originally PS2, remastered PS4. So you could have these games and then you could basically play them on PS4. Like with better graphics. So you're looking at the games back then and it's like, what if these games had better graphics? Then I know you can play them on PS4 or PS5. And then, yeah, it's like the same game, but it's so much better. It's so much better. It's way better. Like in terms of graphics and how it looks, it just looks so beautiful. Shooters, Modern Warfare, Titanfall 2, Black Ops 3 is a digital game. Battlefield 4, which I never played, I have it. Hardline. I didn't play that many shooters this generation because I kind of again like I said like in the other video I did a month ago. I'm not really big on shooters anymore, but yeah, I had shooters. Uncharted 4, see, another semi-open world action adventure, fun game. And one thing about like my collection, like I don't buy that many, or like I try to avoid bad games. Like I just try to you know, like I read a review like for a game, and it's if it's good, and if it's a good price, like I buy it. So games like Metal Gear, Zombie, what's that? A zombie. Metal Gear Survive, like I would never buy. And you know, Death Stranding, like I would never buy. Fallout 76, I would never buy. See, like I only stick to good games or a game that I know that I'll play. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Just a quick follow up to the other video I made. Please like, subscribe, share the video. Please share. Views are to come by. Thank you.